We're racing at the finale here in Everett. Uh-oh, somebody took off before the gate. That's Haker, and they're off.
I think they're going to have to red flag that, to be honest with you. That was, I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. The green flag is out, but I wouldn't be surprised if they red flag that because you can't jump the gate, that's for sure.
He went through the gate. Haker is in the lead right now. Here comes Hart, and Cody Webb is there as well. So our former champs.
And how about, look who we have in 4th place there, Johnny Walker already. So I think they would be fine the way it is right now, but again, I'm going to be surprised if this keeps going.
If you're a racer behind them, how hard is it to keep going thinking they might throw the red flag?
That is definitely possible, and maybe they're just going to penalize him. Maybe they're going to give him some spots because they do have the green flag out. Maybe questionable, and now we're going to start already getting into lappers on your 2nd lap.
That is amazing. Colton Haker in the lead. Remember, he did shove his way through the gate.
And Johnny
Here comes Walker
already making that pass. He wants to make a statement. He won round 5, all 3 motos, and guess what? He looked great and already into the lead also.
You said the track benefited a 2-stroke earlier today. Why is that?
It's because it keeps that front end lighter. It's more like there's so much moisture, and it's kind of like riding sand. It's like you don't want more weight on this front end. Look at Colton Haker stuck there. Cody Webb, Mr. Trials guy, going to the outside of him. They've had plenty of battles themselves over the years. Look how far they're getting back. And now this is where a 2-stroke would be good because there's not a lot of weight and engine braking on that front end.
Not doubling any of those and trying to keep some momentum going. There's a rider stopped right in front of him.
Because he's good through this section. Now it's just one last corner.
Last corner. Here comes Pro Moto number 1. Johnny Walker winning Moto number 1 out here in Everett.
What a huge statement after finishing 9th in the hot laps, too.
At the season finale. The gate drops. The clutches are out. Into the right-hander, the 10 gets the hole shot, but he's going to try to go. Yes, it is. Piazza grabs the Chirby's hole shot.
Oh, look at the number 1 and 22. That's who I'm keeping my eye on with Walker and Hart, and they were in the back of the pack.
How about Piazza in the lead? He was in intermediate class last year. Gets hung up, but he gets it going. Here comes the rest of them. Now they got a traffic jam.
There's a traffic jam, and guess what? We talk about a new winner. We have a new winner after this moto.
It is the 96 Apole out in front. Apole leading over the opposite side of Chaos Corner. That's the log to tire combo.
And it looks like Brandon Petrie's got into 2nd, but already missing a front number plate. Colton Haker already up
fender's gone too.
Oh, absolutely.
The fender's gone. The number plate's hanging on to the front brake cable. Wow.
Oh, this is so good.
There's Haker. Haker throws it down. Look who's coming through the pack. It's the 55. That's Flynn. Flynn goes to the lead.
And Johnny Walker looks like he's up to 5th now. I'm looking for Tristan Hart because that's our other one we really need to keep an eye on.
55 out in front. There's Flynn.
The rocks. Look how far back he is. I would say 8th, 10th place.
Here comes Petrie, the 99. He gave us our track preview earlier today. He's on the move. The taller rider goes to the outside as they head up to the log tire combo. The leader kind of moves a little, makes a little defense right there. Out front, it is the 55 of Flynn. Flynn in the lead. Walker is in 2nd. Apole 3rd. It might be Webb up there. There's a blue motorcycle coming. That is Webb. Webb's in 4th.
Nice job. But again, Johnny Walker taking advantage of this and looking really comfortable. I'm wondering if he's going to go inside. He does.
Look at he kind of bounces it, kind of seat hops it.
He knows how to get weight to the right time on those obstacles that help his bike and suspension pivot that corner.
Haker was penalized 1 lap after that Moto number 1 jump. The final corner, the 22 will win Pro Moto number 2. He's got a clean sweep going, and he's looking to get the championship here tonight. Johnny Walker taking the win on the 22 Triumph. The IRC starting gate is loaded. The RPMs are up. The clutches are out. Here we go. Hart trying to get the hole shot. Tristan Hart on the 1 will get the Chirby's hole shot.
Yeah, and he needs to be up there, but Ryder LeBlanc pushing his way to the front quickly.
Ryder LeBlanc takes the lead away from Hart. Here comes Webb on the 2 bike as they go into one of the trickiest part of the sections of the racetrack, the log to tire combo.
Those 4 got through that section really well because look behind them, bottlenecks, people going over the bars. Those guys are going to be stuck back there for a little bit.
LeBlanc and Webb are sending it into Chaos Corner. Now Webb takes over the lead. Hart slides back to 4th as Walker's got up to 3rd.
And this is a spot that we talked about. Webb could be a spoiler, as you mentioned, Scotty. This is what Walker kind of needs to help him out even.
Walker's up to 2nd. LeBlanc is 3rd as here comes the 99 of Petrie, or the 96. No, it is the 99 of Petrie. There's Webb, your leader.
This is,
Look
oh
at that.
man, that is really good. That's a trial skill, smooth throttle. Again, look,
Oh,
oh, no.
the leader goes down right in front of Walker. Walker gets by.
And that's, like, look how deep those ruts are. That's just him going down and the rut, his front end getting stuck in a rut, and over the bars he went.
Johnny Walker goes to the lead. He's won the first 2 motos, looking for a clean sweep and his second championship. It's Johnny Walker in the Triumph. Look who's behind him. Here comes our points
Tristan
leader.
Hart loves pressure, and this is a great pressure spot. Again, look at him cutting over. There's going to be games right here. I guarantee you there's going to be some aggressive passing between that number 1 and 22.
Little cat and mouse. They're switching lines. There goes the 1 to the outside, the 22 to the inside.
And if I was Johnny Walker in the 22, I would just let him go. I don't want to play these games. I'm fine finishing second and, again, winning this championship, and maybe that's what he just did.
Keep it on 2 wheels. That's what the 22 needs to do. If he can see the 1, he'll win the overall tonight and the championship.
Absolutely. I don't think he's even going to worry about passing him, to be honest with you. I think that is a smarter move. And maybe he makes a mistake, he'll take advantage of it, but he's going to be patient.
White flag is out. 1 more lap to go in the 2025 EnduroCross season. Right now, Hart trying to win the final race of the year. Walker trying to win the championship.
Tristan's doing what he needs to do here. Of course, he won't be happy after those first 2 tough motos, but these 2 have put on a great show this whole entire season.
It's been so fun to watch. The 1 bike, the 2-time and defending champion, trying to go out of the season with the final moto win, but it's not going to be good enough for the championship. Here he comes to the Rocky Mountain Rock Garden one more time.
Yeah, this is it's a nice ride again by Tristan, but they come here, they put in the work to win the championship, and that's what he wanted to do.
Tristan Hart wins the final moto of the season right there on the 1 bike. Next year, somebody else will have the number 1 plate because it's going to be the 22. Johnny Walker on the Triumph will get a second in this moto, but he will be your 2025 EnduroCross champion.